Collected Development talking about The Adventures of Superman, issue 525 from July of 1995. And in keeping with my every 25 issues post, last time I talked about Batman 500. This time, Disney 525 and Adventures of Superman 525 for 2025 Comic-Con week. And love this cover. This cover was by the artists Stuart Immonen and Jose Martin Jr., and I think Glenn Whitney also had a part to play. And these are known as the DC whiteout or whitewash covers, and it's usually one or two characters, and then the rest of the cover is white. They also did a lot that were black. But this is a really good one. This is why I picked 525, and there is a nice little story in here by Carl Kessel, who did a lot of Superman in the 90s. He did a lot of Fantastic Four in the issues 500s and 600s, and did Daredevil Volume 1 stories in the 300s. So very familiar with him. And this issue starts with Superman cleaning up Lex Luthor's mess. Like most Superman comics, he's either cleaning up or getting into a mess by Lex Luthor. And the thing that's just a gem about this issue is that it has Superman's parents just driving an RV, and Superman coming and saying hi, and just kind of normalizing the father and mother and son dynamic, which, they don't always do, but it's interesting. And you have Lois always getting into trouble with her mom genes here. No offense to moms. Moms are the most underpaid and have to work full-time for nothing. So just saying that was a 90s thing. If you didn't know, there was a term called mom genes, and that was them right there. But what's really the gem in this is Lois talks to Clark, and Clark doesn't necessarily want to be Clark Kent. He just wants to be Superman, and she proves that he needs to have an alter ego to normalize his life. And to do that, she has him go to a coffee shop in his Superman outfit. And everyone kind of wigs out, and they're not mean because it's Superman, but like the cops notice, and they're like, hey, why are you here? You're usually here when something bad goes down. And this was in the 90s, mid-90s. This was the grunge, sarcastic phase of a lot of TV shows and youth, which I was a part of. And we didn't necessarily follow Superman as much as X-Men and all those Image titles that were more violent and not as wholesome. So he has a very cold greeting and interaction as Superman in this coffee shop, and it just proves Lois's point that he needs to have an alter ego to normalize his life and not just be Superman all the time, which was what he was struggling with still after coming back from the 93 era Death of Superman. And this is a nice mimic of the front cover with more context in it. Sorry, lighting issues at Collected Development yet again. But again, the way it's written and the way it flows, it's just a super nice dynamic of what a comic was when I was collecting in the 90s. And just glad I have it in my collection, and I love the cover, and I love the back because it even has this kitschy movie poster ad for Batman Forever. Rest in peace, Val. But again, Cover is awesome and story is great too.